And let's move to tight end. And Nick, you go first.
Tight end, they are where they're at last year. I mean, we all know George Kittle's the face of the offense. I'd argue that he's the face of the franchise. Ross Dwelley, he's up and coming. I know you're huge on him, Grant. And then, you lose Levine Toilolo, and then you pick up Charlie Woerner. I'm happy with where the 49ers are at tight end. I think the position's in very good hands this season. Hopefully it's in good hands moving forward if that Kittle extension ever comes around. But yeah, tight end, they're better off than where they were last year. I like Woerner as a blocker more than Toilolo. So tight end has improved.
Would you?
Yeah, I really don't want to go 3 for 3 saying they got better, but I would be lying to everybody else and myself if I didn't say that. So Kittle's obviously all-pro tight end. I'll move on past that. But now you get another season, more experienced Ross Dwelley, played in the Super Bowl, had a hell of a block on the edge against Frank Clark, who's not an easy person to block to begin with. And then now you bring in a rookie in Charlie Woerner, who showed that he can block and get dirty in Georgia, in the SEC, which is it is the hardest conference in all of college football. So I think they did get better.
Yeah, they did get better in a sense, but I'm going to copy off my last answer and say it's another stalemate. Dwelley also I like too, because he can have that dual versatility of being a receiver and being an adequate blocker at the same time. And he filled in nicely for those couple of games when Kittle was missing. And Woerner is the wild card. That's the dark horse I want to see, because if he can he doesn't need to be like a stalwart type of receiver, but if he shows, all right, we can throw him out there, he can be capable and put a dent into the defense, then that offense is going to be very dangerous. Now you have 3 tight ends. You can start throwing out 3 tight end sets because everyone knows Levine was not going to go out for a route. So if he can become that wild card, become that very secret weapon a little bit, then that offense is going to be have another wrinkle that defenses are just going to be pulling their hair out again.
Yeah, I would say if we're going just based off of last training camp, it's better just because I think Dwelley's better than Garrett Selleck. Mm-hmm. But
yeah,
if we're going off of now to where they were in the Super Bowl, I'd say I still think they need maybe to add one more veteran tight end into training camp just to kind of help the younger guys along like Woerner. But I think by week 1 of the regular season, it will be those 3 guys you're touching on, and I would say they are better than last training camp.
Okay, I think it's definitely gotten better, and I want to focus. I mean, Kittle's a great player. If he resigns, he should be there. Dwelley, I really like, but I want to focus on the number 3 spot. Toilolo, I never really saw much from him. Like, the best thing I thought he did was pass protection. Mm-hmm. He's 6'8". He's like a skinny offensive tackle. He was terrific. I mean, for a tight end in pass protection, but it's a run-first team. I never thought he made an impact as a run blocker. And at least from what I've seen on tape, Charlie Woerner really does. He really moves people. He hits like Kyle Juszczyk. He really hits hard. So I think he should fit what the Niners are trying to do on offense now much better than Toilolo. And he should have a role on this offense much more than the guy who was picked before him, Colton McKivitz. So I like it. They're better.